What's going on YouTube? We're back here with another video on Etheria restart. I wanted to give like a little guide, tips and tricks on hell version of Dokidoki. I've managed to do hell 3. I was actually able to do hell 3 soon as I unlocked hell, which was actually kind of interesting because I didn't think I would be able to get to hell 3. But I haven't been able to do hell IV. I actually haven't even attempted to. We're going to go in it and hopefully I could do it. I can't auto this. I usually have to play through it. But I did change my Gera Messiah, so I don't know if he's going to have the damage output anymore to do it, but we'll see. But this is the team I use, okay? And I feel like this is the team most people are going to use. A DPS unit, a buffer, debuffer, CC healer. Now, when it comes to the buffer, debuffer, and CC, you probably could mix and match in terms of maybe having 2 CC units and a debuffer, 2 CC units, you know, and whatnot. You know, you could probably freestyle with the 3 characters here, but I would prefer to have it set up like this: a DPS, a buffer, debuffer, CC, healer. And if you're thinking of alternatives, I mean, everyone should have Valerian hopefully, but if you don't, Linglo was free. Sonya is there, even though I don't think she's as amazing, but she's definitely good enough for you to get the job done. 3 healers there. Casio, everyone has. You should choose her out of the box if you don't have her. Like, they give you a box at the start of the game where you could choose one of the 3 characters. You should definitely be choosing Casio from that, so she's free. Plus was someone I chose from my target selector because I think she's like none of the best character in the game in my opinion. Okay, I know a lot of people said Tiamat, but I think Kloss is just insane, bro. Like, this debuff that she could do, speed down, defense down, then the whole hacking progress and stuff that she could do, like she could put like 4 debuffs on a unit, which is insane, which actually goes with one of the attack sets you're going to be able to get later in the game, where it's like the more debuffs an enemy has, the more damage your DPS unit could do. So she even helps you to do more damage through that as well. Then the turn back push meter that she's got, amazing too. But yeah, back to alternatives. Chiaki the Echo, Freya, you should have Casio. Who else could I say? Mio is definitely good. Kraken for another CC is definitely good. Marvel, definitely good. Obul probably could work, especially if you're landing the stuns. He could definitely cook on this game mode. And in terms of DPS unit, obviously Real Mocha, #1, Messiah, Jada, the Fox girl. Rosa, I think, is definitely doable with her. Now, if you don't have Evo, for them, a Tiamat could probably cook in this with the right team comp. Obviously, you're gonna have to build a whole new type of team comp with her, though. You know, I think Borg could work as well. Borg could definitely actually work because I did use him on beta. He does cook, you know. But if you have Borg, then just don't have a buffer that buffs crit rate or crit damage, because he doesn't need that at all. Like, he actually can't crit or anything. He's just straight attack. So you could run him with a Freya, who I believe does give an attack bonus, or you could run him with Chiaki the Echo, who speeds up and gives attack bonus, I believe. So those are like alternative characters that you could use that I just mentioned. Now let's actually try to get into the run, and hopefully I could just do this live, bro. So obviously we have Valerian skills maxed out, her ult, same with Casio as well. And in terms of targeting, I like to target the characters that are about to turn into the bigger version or whatever they call it on this game. So that's kind of my plan, but sometimes it just auto, you know, targets. But yeah, this is why she's so good. But did you see, this is why speed tuning is really important, right? Because I had Kloss go first, so she's defense speed down everyone, right? Then I had Casio go to slumber everyone. Then I have Lily to buff up my Messiah, right? So my Messiah is buffed up from Lily and obviously has the debuffs. But the thing about Casio's slumber, it also, when an enemy attacks when an ally attacks an enemy that has slumber, it's gonna do an additional 25% damage. So Messiah should go kind of crazy here. As you can see, that's pretty good, you know. 1 ult, and then off halfway down on all of those. Now we're gonna still turn meter, and this is the great thing about Lily, right? As you're gonna see, and this is the great thing about Messiah also having a very low cooldown as well on his ult. But we're gonna AoE, then watch Messiah's ult. Boom, I could use his ult again now, you know, and he might kill all of them, which I don't know if I wanted. I didn't know that Gear was actually gonna make him do more damage. Okay, that stun is real bad. Yep, that is bad. Yeah, we went too fast on that, but you guys could probably see the idea with the team I have. This was just the first time I ever did it that fast, which is kind of crazy. Since I'm doing it that fast, it got me thinking if I should just try it on health 4 instead. Okay, so I switched it to health 4 because I wanted, because we did it too fast, it actually ended up messing me up on health 3. So I was just like, since we're doing it that fast, let me try it health 4. I don't think we're gonna be able to complete it, but you guys could probably get to see the idea of what I'm doing with my team. And yeah, just to see if we could attempt it and do it. Okay, should have the ult again. Okay, so this time it was different. Last on health 3, we managed to kill all of them after the second ult, but these two are still alive, which is very, very good. We low-key want that because now I could go get my skills back up. And hey, if we could slumber in the process to get attacked less, that's always going to be nice as well. Okay, let's kill him off. Nice. But yeah, this is kind of what you want in your Dokidoki runs, you know, just to have time to get all your ults back up and stuff like that. Okay, he's gonna die pretty much soon. This didn't go as well as I wanted it to either. Even though we got the ult back, I wanted to start off with Kloss. Now, what do I do here? I think I'm still just gonna ult, even though we don't have no debuffs, no buffs really. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I think I'm just still gonna slumber, even though we're gonna have no one to attack, because at least now they all miss turns and we don't get attacked, right? But now we got the defense down. I hope I have Lily's ult. No, I don't. Okay, damn, no follow-up either. And if you had Valerian's skill 1 maxed out as well, she would be able to thing slumber. So that could also be nice if she's able to slumber. Okay, that boosted up my Messiah, which is nice because we're going to be able to ult. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. I wonder if we're actually going to be able to do health 4. This is actually crazy because I didn't expect to do this in the video. It was actually meant to be me just doing health 3. But because of the gear I have on Messiah, it seems like he's actually doing more damage, which is actually crazy because in terms of rarity, I actually went lower. It's just a whole different gear set. I think it's the Fury one. But hey, if it's working, it's working. I ain't finna be complaining. Okay, 3 more left. We got the slumber. And this is where the slumber, you know, is real nice. Telling me to attack this one, but I kind of want to attack these ones. These ones are, I find, way more annoying. But you see how she got the slumber off? That stuff like that's gonna be real nice. Let's see if we could get, okay, we're gonna get another slumber off, but yeah, we're gonna have her debuff and stuff soon, so that's gonna be pretty good. You know what, we're just gonna ult. Even though there's no debuffs or anything, we're just gonna throw the ult. Okay, we got the kill, which is nice. Okay, it's actually kind of getting tight here. Pause. Okay, we got the slumber, that's nice. Okay, do we defense down? I don't think we should. I don't think there's a point in doing it. I'd rather leave that guy slumbered. Okay, nice. Wait, hold up. We actually might be able to do Hell IV. Nah, this is actually dope because I didn't expect to be able to do this. This is actually my first time trying it as well. Screw it. Let's just run everything now because we pretty much got the job done, right? Hopefully Messiah attacks. Nice. Slumber. Nice. Messiah. Ooh, if we had this one right here, we would have did some nice damage. But I'll take that. Let's push him back. One turn. Let's just do the AoE so Messiah will be able to ult anyways. Damn. Okay. Doesn't really have any debuffs, but we did okay damage. I ain't gonna lie, that pet comes in handy for sure, because that pet actually does some crazy amounts of damage, bro. Nice. And you see with Kazuya's Slumber, she also has a chance to push back, so sometimes it works real nicely. But yeah, is this gonna be a kill? Nice, let's go. We actually managed to do Hell IV. Yo, attack bonus. I don't need that at all, which sucks. But now we're getting mythic 3-piece harvest. Damn, okay. But since we did that run, I might as well show off the gear that I'm running. I'm surprised I was able to do it. It's crazy that I could do Hell IV, but I can't do Hell 3 because we killed them too quick. Crazy, right? But this is what I'm using on Messiah. Onslaught and Fury. Like you can see, look, Yellow Piece, Fury. These are just Fury sets I grinded because of the Ling Lo's quest, right? Where you have to defeat Aurora like 10 times. So I was like, okay, let me just go to Nightmare 3, run it 10 times. We got some Fury. I was just like, you know what, let me just use it, see what happens, right? Because I basically have 100% crit, not enough, right? So I was just like, Fury is going to work out for me because, look, when an Animus lands a crit, the damage results that hit increases by an additional 12%. So if every hit's a crit, I'm getting an additional 12%. Which is really nice for characters like Messiah because he hits 2 times with his ult. He hits 3 times with his skill. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting... I'm hoping it works like this and I'm just not waffling. But since he's hit multiple times and every hit is a crit, it should be 12%, 12%. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this is what I'm running on him. Crit rate, crit damage. Obviously, if this was mythic, it will be higher. So we will definitely be touching 100% crit rate. And obviously, we would have more crit damage. But yeah, pretty nice to be fair, man. I'm still trying to get this to level 5, so I also did that without this. But yeah, this is what my Messiah's on. Oh yeah, the shell as well. We got crit damage here. This, he doesn't even use this, but yeah, and attack 60%. Like, it's not even the best rolls, but it just works. But yeah, White Fang, you saw how much that pet was doing, bro. It was kind of crazy. My Closs over here, modules, just speed. You know, speed, effect act, HP. You know, but I'm still wondering if defense is better than HP bonus. But that's something I'm not the type of person to test. But yeah, shells, Gigabyte, just I think Gigabyte's goated, bro. Like, because you're fighting so many enemies, they're potentially gonna have turns. So the fact that you can get boosted up is nice, but don't get it twisted. Your boy's still gonna be farming for Halloween. Because if I could get this and just put more skills off and stuff like that to help with Messiah, that's gonna be nice. Then we also got Lily here, pretty much the same, but defense, HP. Yeah, she could use effect act, but we got a decent amount of effect act, and I think the reason why you want effect act is because of this. But I just like, I wish they explained stuff better. But yeah, we're level 2 on this and level 3 on this. My goal is definitely to get this to level 5 because you get 100% assist, and that's gonna work well with Messiah because, you know, he could do some decent damage over here. But it's mostly for my boy the Tink, because bro, if 260% chance with 100% follow up from Lily is gonna be crazy. Then buff 2 over here. I just want this for the skill cooldown, bro, so I could pop it off more, push my DPS up more, and well, you know, they're just gonna be able to output more damage because they're taking more turns. Then who else did we use? Valerian over here, you can see. Wellspring Cure 99, 15, yep, 15, 16, yeah. So everything that's HP I leveled up, everything else I kind of just left lower level. But this maxed out just so you can start the turn with that. This is something I'm probably gonna do next as well. But yeah, that will reduce 1 skill cooldown. But look over here, bro, look, slumber 20%, slumber to 40%. And the reason why slumber on 40% is kind of crazy because I believe she has it, okay, she has it 5% more higher, but you see how she near enough hits it every time with 45%. So yeah, if she's able to do it with her basic attack with her, man, it's gonna make your Dokidoki run so much more easier. But do bear in mind she has 129% effect act. So yeah, but let me get into my Kazuya gear. Speed here, effect act, and HP bonus. This is the only thing that's maxed out because of the skill cooldown and the slumber. But yeah, you see how she just makes it so much more easier. And she's also got Black Flag. If I could, she would also probably have Gigabyte, but those are the gear pieces I'm using. I actually managed to do Hell IV, which is funny, bro, because I was meant to showcase Hell 3. But yeah, man, we went through the characters that you could possibly use. I went through alternatives. You guys kind of saw how I made my run. Just make sure your speed tuning is right as well, and you have characters going before the characters you need to go. So don't have your Kazuya going first, then you have a support going after, because now that support or debuff is hitting all of them, and he or she's taking away that 25% extra damage that your DPS could do instead. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have my speed tuning the way how it is. You know, I have my close go first, defense down, speed down everyone. Then I have my Kazuya gold after to slumber everyone. Then I have my Lily to buff up my Messiah, so my Messiah could go attack. And you know, yeah, just make sure you guys level up your characters, get your DPS to 6 stars, make sure you get the modules onto decent rarities and decent levels. But yeah, that's gonna be for me. The fact that I could finally do Hell IV, yeah, I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna do some runs of this and make sure, you know, to do more, to get some more 3 pieces as well. I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, because if I could get 3 pieces on Harvest, kind of changes everything. But I'll probably leave Harvest and not touch. I'm probably just gonna use speed and maybe Time Weave as well. Maybe Time Weave too. Because what, at the start of the turn there's a 35% chance to reduce the cooldown of all animus skills by 1 turn. Now I know 35% chance is really low, but if that hits, that hits. But look, that's gonna be it for me. Like, subscribe, run up. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.
Dokidoki.